All right, everyone. Welcome. Happy 4th of July. Um, yeah, so we're doing a really quick match today, and then shortly after I get this uploaded, I'll try to stream. But yeah, so for today, we have two new teams I just concocted. Gullwings, based off of Final Fantasy X on top. And on bottom, we just have a monster team, which I called Bdubs for Buffalo Wild Wings. It's all good. So we'll introduce the units and the designs, and we'll get right to it then. So we have Paine, the Samurai, Yuna, the Onion Knight, Rikku, the Ninja, and Brother, the Ultimate Demon. And let me see something. Oh shit! I didn't give her. I didn't realize that. Okay. Brother, the Ultimate Demon. I'll get to it in just a sec. Um, and now for B-dubs, we have Bull, the King Behemoth, Bahamut, the Tiamat, Falcon, the Steel Hawk, and Earth, the Taiju. So I'm just gonna give it to her real quick right now. I'm just gonna give her teleport. Can't believe I missed that, but that's all good. Let me make my save state. Yeah, okay. I could give her move HP up, but I don't think that matters too much. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna be showcasing draw out this time. Because I banned it with Onion Knights being too strong, with them having such high damage. As I mentioned before, with draw out, it does MA times a constant, and the only reason why I'm using this from the original game is because even though I put a hack in to use weapon power for the formula, it's a custom formula, and it does not work in this, unfortunately. So I have to gravitate towards that. But she'll still be doing good damage. MA times 16, in this case 13. That's about 208 damage neutral compat before magic attack up, before any other modifiers. And again, the katanas are magic. They're MA based, MA times weapon power. Yuna, she's just going to be hanging back, being an item bot. Again, she's a gunner, obviously, in Final Fantasy X too. Rikku being kind of the ninja. Zorlin shape. Hopefully I can get like a sleep proc first turn. And then once they're asleep, then she can use absorb HP right here from the ninja edge and get an extra bonus heal as a result. I did give her battle skill. It really won't matter here since they're all monsters. As for the Ultimate Demon, the only thing is I took out Giga Flare and Almagest is a little weaker. This description, I have to actually update it because it's... Actually, no, I think the description's correct. But in any case, it targets less people. So we're going to get right to it then. Cross my fingers that the monsters can put up a good fight. I mean, you can see Magic Defend up, ton of HP, Absorb Lightning. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to go to... Let's go to the Cherche. Yeah, and then you'll see some of the abilities from the Hawk. He's got Swiftwing, which will give up Float and Haste. Shine Lever gives out Defend and Transparent. The King Behemoths have Mute. Yeah, so that's kind of good. And just being able to increase their invasion. And now Kiyomori only has an AoE of 1, so it doesn't target multiple people. Like it doesn't have an AoE of 2. So it also costs MP. Yeah, unfortunately, with unavailable damage, Defend isn't going to really do anything. Now, this Taiju, you may have seen it from the previous thing, just a massive tank. We're going to see a Hurricane? Tornado, I should say. Yep. Yep. Pretty good damage. Now, they do have magic attack up, so the damage is mitigated. That's some pretty good damage right there. You get 200, and that's probably without even factoring in Pats. The bird should be dead, but the Taiju, being right there, should be able to heal back. And is that... I don't know what the hell that is, but do you remember MP Switch is available for that, and that Taiju just doing his thing. Dark Holy, MP Switch, we're gonna get it? No, we don't. That is very unfortunate, because 80%, unless you had 0 MP to begin with. I have to go take a look at that really quick. I'm just curious, did he already lose all of his MP? No, so he got insanely unlucky. Multiple times he just did not go for, MP Switch did not trigger. The MP Switch move MP up combo to keep him alive. Alright, not too bad. Not of MPs. He's got enough for 4 castings. But again, this is the power of the Taiju, being able to just resurrect people like that. Yeah, so she is running kind of low on MP. Well, she still has some, I guess, but the Tiamat, gonna go for some triple thunders. We don't see any don't X or don't moves, which is unfortunate. I'm surprised the Steelhawk is not attacking. He's at full health. Another 2 MA. Not gonna be that big of a deal. Let's see, is he dead? Yes. Alright, so unfortunately he's not gonna be able to get revived. And yeah, this Taiju is just doing his thing, and you have giant chunks of HP they have to take out. And wow, this MP switch has not gone off, like, once whatsoever. I'm going to check, and I'm going to make sure that he has it. Because he should. He should be using... Or it should be triggering. It's very unlikely that multiple times it just chooses not to trigger. Tornado, not bad. The regular behemoths have Quake, and then the dark behemoths would have Melt, which is the fire version. Yeah, I'm gonna go check and see what's going on, because after this, I'm gonna check FFT Patcher, and I want to make sure that they actually have MP switch, because I don't think he's gotten it once, and it should be triggering. He's gotten 80%, and you can see just how powerful the Taiju is, just being able to just instantly bring people back to life. That's literally their job. And I'm really surprised that the bird is just, like, refusing to attack, or barely attacking at all. So I'm a little bit surprised that the monsters are coming back, but having giant HP pools helps out with that. But yeah, so we'll see if our heroes can come back. But I'm going to check the description really quick. Yeah, he does have it. I mean, I updated the description, but like I said, after this, I'll check FFT Patcher, and if it is working, I'll just go to I'll put a note in the description verifying that it is supposed to work. But yeah, that's really weird. It should be triggering. I don't think it triggered once, so we'll see what happens. And hopefully this bird will actually start doing some damage. Because yeah, they weren't doing anything before. Really weird that they just don't want to attack. I might have to take a look at that custom ability too and see if, like, there's something messed up with it, like the AI behavior. Good damage, not too bad. Are we going to see any triple bracelets? Yeah, but she does have a mantle, so she's got a really good chance of dodging. Yeah, let's see. It's got to trigger at least once. There we go, finally. Okay, cool. That was just so weird that, like, it triggered once at 80% of all those odds. It's like, it's so unconventional. Yeah, with those giant HP pools, that helps their survivability. Now, she's got a rubber costume, Rikku, so that's why she was able to heal up the Kikuichimoji. And Scratch, yeah, having that transparent is really nice to just avoid or ignore all the evasion. And unfortunately, Yuna is not going for any like heals or whatever. It's just a little too bad. Yeah, but as long as the Taiju stays up, I think they'll be able to survive. Ultima? Some good damage, not too bad. We can see more drawouts. Murasame? Alright, so they're kind of coming back a little bit. It is 4v2, but it's that Taiju who's the problem. A guard, not too bad. It is subject to magic evasion. I'll have to mention one thing about that. Hurricane and Tornado. I keep on thinking of Hurricane, but it's Tornado. They're both the same element. There's that sleep, and then there's that sleep rock I was talking about with the Zorlin shape. Being able to get a bonus heal because of it. Ultima? Yeah. Alright. Let's see. It's going to have the damage. Yeah, only 104, but again, that's because the Taiju halves all elements except Earth. It absorbs Earth. Yeah, it's okay damage, but you could just use a simple Murasame and probably heal it up. 312, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. And Riku's just kind of doing her own thing right now. Another shot, yep. So it's just up to that Tiamat. Yeah, if they take down that Taiju, I think they pretty much have this wrapped in the bag. The Tiamat's the only one that's alive. Because, yeah, when you have to cut through hundreds or thousands of HP, it makes things a little annoying. And that MP is actually going to help out, because that means there's more Dark Holies from the Ultimate Demon. I believe I gave him, let me just check really quick. I believe I gave the Ultimate Demon 80 faith. That's right. So his Dark Holies are going to hit a lot harder than normally. Yeah, 130. Now, do remember that they have a Nate Magic defend up these Tiamats, but it doesn't really matter too much. 312, so yeah, pretty much I think it just comes down to as long as the Taiju is able to just sit in the back line and use instant cure, or, wow, instant, what I'm trying to say, instant resurrection, spirit of life, they have a chance of coming back. Because like I mentioned before, you know, the Tiamat having 700 health, Behemoth having 600, it's just more of a pain in the ass for them to have to, like, literally just chunk people down. And they pretty much have to commit the entire team. Like, one person, and... Ooh, that's the defend animation. Alright, for the, can't really see right there. Let me show it off real quick. Oh, okay. He had, like, his paw upwards. I think it's the same animation, Behemoths use, like, when they dodge an attack. You know, let me make sure really quick. I just want to make absolutely certain that, that she's got item learned. I'm pretty sure. I should have. Wow! I did not give her item this whole time? Okay. I feel like shit now. So, I was wondering why she's just attacking the whole time. I swear I toggled everything on this. Wow. I feel like an asshole right now. Let me make sure that everything else is learned. Because I swear, I thought I did. Throw. You at Ninja. There we go. Oh, I feel like shit right now. I don't care. I'm gonna play it out. I don't really know if that would have made much of a difference, because if she went for constant revival, shit, what map was I at? It was Provenia Free City. I can't remember what map that number, what number that is. I have to find it. Here we go. I can't believe that. I really don't know if that would have made a difference, because if she went on the defense, that means she wouldn't have been able to do damage whatsoever. So, well, I can't believe that. I swear I thought I had it toggled so she learned everything, but now it'll matter, I guess you could say. Protect Shell, and then with her having you know, item boost, she's going to be throwing X potions around for 225 HP. So she'll be doing some pretty good damage. Or she'll be healing up a good amount for all these characters, including herself. Ultimate Demon, Ultima, alright. 211, not too bad. He's got that MP back, so he could take another shot with MP Switch. The guard because of that mantle, very good. Alright, not a lot of damage. MP Switch absorbed, obviously, a good chunk of that. And I'm really perplexed why, like, they're not going in to attack the bird. You think that they would, but they're running away. It's very odd, in my opinion. Because they could go for even just like a beak, or they can go for like a feather bomb, and they won't do it. It's so odd. Alright, he's down, but... Oh, wait, hold on. We can see some damage? Yep. Yeah, 20%. Yeah, because of that Feather Mantle Abandon combo. Kikuichimoji and a nice damage split to survive. Another shot. Yeah, I got swiped. But remember, that Taiju's in the way. So, the Taiju could just easily get... Yeah, it's 5 panels, and it's got unlimited vertical. So the Taiju's just going to be able to do its thing and revive people. Death Sentence. Alright, turn wasted. Okay. Yeah, they're spending turns on that ninja, and they really should be avoiding her till the end. Because of, it's kind of hard to say who they should target. If anything, I would say it'd probably be, either the Ultimate Demon or, the Samurai, because the Samurai is, kind of in a perilous spot. Yeah, just because, you know, she's probably got the lowest HP. The Onion Knight can do some, has got a lot of health, and she's just gonna hang back because of her gun. So, ooh, her brother just took a swipe right at her. Goddamn. Alright, well, if Rikku, this ninja, gets another turn in, okay, he's almost dead, but, is she in range? No. The Taiju, unfortunately, is not in range whatsoever to go for, that is something I noticed with the AI, too. Even if they have the capability of using Spirit of Light to revive someone, they won't do it. They'll just keep on casting, Nature's Blessing. Or Nature's Touch, sorry. They'll just keep on casting it nonstop, even if they have the capability. She does have re-raise, but she's just going to be playing defense for the rest of the match. So this will be going to the Gullwings for sure. We're just kind of waiting for them to. The only thing that this Taiju can do is kind of delay things and cross their fingers that they get re-raise procs nonstop. Is once again Nature's Touch. Wait, hold on. I think I gave it the wrong. Let me see. Okay, Nature's Touch. I thought I called it Nature's Blessing, but in any case, yeah, with Nature's Touch, they can only cross their fingers that they constantly get re-raise procs to keep that cycle going, but it ends right now, so. Yeah, congrats to the Gullwings, and even without a skill set for 2 turns, I don't think it would have mattered this much, but they did prevail here, so. Alright, well, with that said, I will see you guys later tonight. I'll be doing a little bit of a monster stream, and then I'll probably stream tomorrow as well, some more AI battles live. So, yeah. With that said, I'll see you around. Take care.